Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there are so many things that is taking the youth to the street. Apart from the issue of police brutality, there are so many mistakes that this government has been able to commit, and this has gave the youth a chance to always speak out. And indeed, the youth are using the opportunity very well in an attempt to do the oversight. So there is one message during the protest, in as much it was about the people who died in the previous protest. This message had a serious point to this regime, and it confirms one thing. Under William RUTO, with the kind of advisors that he has at his disposal, he is going to face 5 years of protest throughout. And if he's not careful, there can be a possibility that through this protest, he will be given hard time to govern this country. He might just leave office. That is another true reality. I saw the issue of opulence. These people are living super rich, wearing super expensive clothes. You talk about the watches, you look at their shoes. There's a message here from a young Kenyan during the protest. Listen to this. Someone earning 50,000 fund your 5 million watches and 200 million trips. We are not Raila. We will mess you up big time. The other protest that RUTO had earlier was organized by the Aljazeera politicians. And there was a point where they can agree when they come to the table. That is Raila Odinga leading that. This time round, it is not Raila Odinga leading this, it is Gen Zs. They are saying they are not Raila Odinga. You know, when you have certain leaders in such an organization, kwa mfano nasema Gen Z wamekuja kwa maandamano, ukijua kiongozi wao, they thought earlier that Kassim Makoure was the leader of Gen Zs. It wasn't. They thought it is Morara Kibaso. It wasn't. They thought it is Gaucho from Bunge la Wananchi. It wasn't. So this team is just people who have no specific leader. You take one of them, the rest continues. So it was same thing with Raila Odinga. You know he's the leader. You will negotiate with him. They are saying we are not Raila Odinga. We will mess you up big time. Imagine someone earning 50,000. You have someone earning 30,000. When they see you wearing, a 5 million watch, look at the president. He was seen, showing up the type of shoes he was wearing, the belt, a 2 million belt. That is the president. The issue of Statehouse Murkomen'S, he has really been showing up. Ukiangalia ile shati anavaa, hundreds of thousands. Look at his watch. They are living big at the expense of the taxpayer who is earning 50,000. Nikiona mshahara wangu ni 50,000, alafu wewe unatembelea saa ya 500,000 ambayo umekusanya kutoka kwa mshahara wetu kupitia hata kwa njia za wizi. Nikiangalia yale maisha unaishi, hayaingiani na yule mshahara ambao wewe unapewa. Tunajua wewe pia labda si mwanabiashara. Hata hakuna wanabiashara ambao wanatumia pesa in such a manner. Never. Wewe angalia vizuri wale wanabiashara that are serious in business. Kwa hiyo Uhuru Kenyatta hakuwa mwanabiashara. Ile mali yenye Uhuru Kenyatta konayo imetoshana na ya RUTO kweli kwa saizi? But did you saw him or his cabinet behaving in the manner in which this current cabinet is behaving? Uhuru alikuwa na cabinet, alikuwa na uwezo wa kuvaa vizuri. At one point, Kipchumba Murkomen was talking about what he has been able to acquire on Obina's show. So Obina teased him and he fell into the trap.
Distract their attention from the key things that I must be held account to, and perhaps divert attention of a citizen or a family member or whatever. I have said this to my friends, that watch can stay.
Yeah, but yours is not the problem, the watch or the shoe. The problem is the money.
The money of that watch.
Where you're getting the money to spend it, because you have a lot of money that most people can't explain where it's coming from, and that's where the problem. People don't mind you wearing whatever.
Yeah.
But when you can't explain, that's when be like, wait a minute. For example, let's just do a quick check. What's the most expensive shoe you have in your closet?
Most expensive shoe might be 70,000-80,000.
Belt?
Belt 40, 50.
Never belt here 50,000.
Well, I want to be honest with you, yes.
Okay.
But I don't need to wear 2 belts in 2 years. 1 belt is enough. How many belts do you want?
Mimi gonna tatu za 50.
Ujui nunua belt moja ya 50,000, lakini nunua ya kupendua. Brown upande huu, black upande huu.
Wewe ujui bwana. Umeshani.
Na itakuwa ni quality. Sasa ukitanda brown side, people think you have another belt.
Nipige hiyo 50.
Yeah.
The most expensive watch you have?
That which I bought with my own money.
Yes.
Well, it was almost like I think, if I remember well, because it's time now, it's about 900,000 or something. Watch, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it was, I think, summary of that, yeah.
Higher. So if we do the quick math, for example, of this expensive watch, then the belt here 50,000 to 950, then to chase na viatu. Umesema viatu ni 80.
Yeah.
Let's say we drop to 100.
Yeah.
So let's say 1.1 something. Yeah. Someone can leave the house anatembea hivi.
Yeah.
Unajua kutoka juu mpaka chini, amevaa kitu kama 1.5 because shati
uvai yote safari moja.
Now, I want us to continue with the panel discussion. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, RUTO's cabinet has been able to show opulence. So from that point, Kenyans knows that we are being led by the people who does not care about this country. Hawezi kuwa huko na saa ya milioni 5 ili hali wanafunzi hawana uwezo wa kwenda shuleni. Wengine hawana uwezo wa kununua madawa hospitalini. Lazima even your dressing code should reflect wale watu ambao unaongoza. This now will need some wisdom. Even if you are using your own money, you will need some wisdom to know that lazima nikae karibu kufanana na wale watu ambao na waongoza. Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta alifanya hivyo, si kwamba hakuwa na uwezo wa pesa. Alikuwa na uwezo mkubwa zaidi hata kuliko ule ambao Ruto ako nayo. In as much he is in hurry just to overtake the old money. Unajua jamii kama za kina Uhuru ziko na old money. Kuanzia kwa zile za mzee na ile biashara ambao wameweka saizi, ile ya mama and all that. So there is that competition between the new money and the old money. But the issue of opulence, go and look at the budget set aside for the office of the president, Statehouse. It was doubled from what Uhuru was using. So Ruto is spending 2 times what Uhuru was using in 1 year. Check on Kithure Kindiki's office, the budget itself. Seemingly it's like it has been tripled from what Uhuru was giving to William Ruto. These people, every day they are out in what they are telling us, it is economic empowerment. Using taxpayers' money, abuse of money. Ruto has been globe-trotting. Ndio maana wanasema kwamba 200 million for trips. Kama hayuko nje ya nchi, ako within but very busy on rooftop of vehicle. Using whose money? Yule mtu wa mshahara 50,000 anafanya shughuli kama hii. So ukiangalia, you cannot accept this. It cannot continue. That's why the youth are saying that it is time we are speaking up. I want to encourage my fellow youth that we can do better than this. It is good, as we speak right now, we embrace the issue of getting a voting card. You have an ID, the next move, have a voting card. And after having a voting card, let us make the good use of the voting card. Don't give up. Ati unaenda unapata line ni ndefu sana, you give up. Unaacha mama ndio wanabaki huko wanatuamulia na wazee. Please play your role. So that when we make a decision, it will be a decision that we were really involved in. Yes, the other part that we should be doing, it is the oversight role, which we are doing well, because I see people coming out to speak. Public oversight role. So tuanzie kwa ballot. Tukishaweka mtu ambaye tunaona ako sawa, tukuje tena tusibaki pale, turudi kwa oversight role ya public. You speak your mind, you protest when things goes wrong. So we should be involved in the next general election properly. Take a voting card. Tukisema ni Maraga, si akuwe ni Maraga. Tukisema ni Matiang'i, si akuwe ni Matiang'i. Na mkisema ni Ruto ambaye mmeona amewasumbua vile, basi nyinyi mfanya huo uamuzi by going to the ballot and speaking your voice. But I can tell you, for this regime, they will have no time to rest. There is no way we have finished a month without a protest. Wajiulize why? They have messed the country in a big way, and the youth are saying, we will mess you up big time. That is the message. No wonder people was talking about banning a police station, and in a blink of an eye, we get another breaking news. Another police station has been set on fire. Even his threats are not working anywhere. In fact, it is just fueling more resistance. So it is time they sit down and look on how to sort up the mess they have created in this country. So this message ni message ya kipekee kabisa, na iko na ujumbe wa kipekee to this government. Thank you so much. See you in our next video, but let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion.